Hello reformers and welcome back to Gekokujo 3.1 with the Suguroku sub-mod inbuilt into it. Now, when we left off, we had just eliminated the kidnapper's mansion and I said that my future plans were to enlist in an army, and I've done just that. I have done that. Amazingly enough, I'm actually kind of surprised that it's worked out so well, even though technically enlisting is really quite a lazy man's game, I guess, because I didn't really have to do anything. I mean, I didn't have to fight or basically do anything at all. So I could kind of just sit back and let the rewards roll in, which is absolutely fine. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Anyway, we're going to be selling most of our weapons here. I very much like this Nodachi, so I'm just going to be using that for the foreseeable future. As you can see, I'm actually a pretty high level in Great Lord Miyoshi's army, hilariously enough. I actually did not anticipate joining his army, but he was the first person that I came across, believe it or not, and I thought to myself, okay, we're gonna join him. And as you can see, I have a very limited selection of food, because obviously I have no troops of my own. Now, we're going to be doing a little bit of freelance footage here just so that you can see what's currently been going on, because we've actually been warring against, I think, the Asakura clan for quite some time, and it might be quite kind of nice for you to see some of the, shall we say, larger scale battles. I have been going into the tavern every now and again, and there are actually kind of a couple of, there have been a couple of people here that I'd like to recruit. For example, Mori here. There was also Gonosuke. Yes, Gonosuke. I was about to say Goemon, but no, Gonosuke was here, and I would have liked to have taken him into our army, but obviously we can't do that right now. So what we're going to just do is, can I actually do that right now? Can I actually learn this while being part of an army? It seems like I can. Well, that's rather amusing, isn't it? Okay, anyway, as you can see here, we have 6 relation with him, which is actually pretty nice. I actually think that's pretty decent. What would it take to cement a lasting... yes, I have other plans for my children. Of course you do. Of course you do. Anyway, yeah, that's done. We're gonna just go around and... oh yeah, just bear in mind, this is the map right now. We haven't really done much. It doesn't seem like the Miyoshi clan wants to siege anything as such, so I suppose I can't really blame them, because there are a lot of different things going on, and there's a lot of wars starting, a lot of wars not starting, and so on and so forth. Oh my, really? You're going to start off with this? Okay, this is absolutely pointless for me to show on camera, because, you know, it's 132 relatively elite units against some Kinai rebels. Okay, so this seems like a little bit more of a suitable target for us, and even though we are still technically outnumbering them by a huge amount, I mean, it's General Tokuda, so I suppose, why not? I mean, it must be a pretty reasonable idea. Anyway, we are currently ranked as a Hatamoto Guard. I do not believe we are the maximum rank of the Hatamoto Guard. I think there is one more above me, so obviously I'm going to stay enlisted until that point, because I'd obviously like to maybe, just maybe, be able to, you know, keep my armor and keep my weapon and so on and so forth. So I'm going to see whether I can actually make that happen, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really bode well at the moment, because obviously his relation, our Lord's relation, is actually really, really low. I mean, he's only on 6, but the faction relation, that's a little bit of a different story. We have about 36 or 34 in that, so that's pretty nice. That is actually pretty nice, so I'm very much hoping that we'll be able to maybe make the most of that, and maybe that will in turn give us an opportunity to actually take our gear and run for the hills with it. Yeah, I'd very much like to do that. Anyway, as you can see here, we are against the Ikoiki, and yeah, it's pretty easy. They have pretty good gunners, but for the most part they're pretty simple to take out. And this guy, oh yeah, there we go. And yeah, by the way, we've actually advanced a pretty suitable amount. I mean, just look at our level right now. We are level 13. I've been getting a couple of kills ever since I gained the two-handed katanas and nodachis and all kinds of wakazashis and things like that. I've been gaining a lot of, you know, a lot of kills through having decent gear, because obviously beforehand we had some absolutely terrible stuff, and it was almost impossible to get a kill on something that is decently armored. So obviously these guys are not decently armored, so they're very easy to kill. But for the most part, my old weapons, they just were not doing the job. They were just not doing the job. So yeah, thankfully we are doing the job now, and we're actually getting some really nice armor here, as you can see. We're actually getting some pretty cool stuff. As you can see, our relation with the Miyoshi clan has increased from 31 to 34, so that's nice. I have been attempting to speak to Great Lord Miyoshi relatively consistently because I'd like to try and maximize the amount of relation we get with him, but it seems like it's a little bit more difficult to get relation with him than it is to get relation with the faction themselves. And is that going to be... yeah, that's going to be some more Kenai rebels. Oh, don't even tell me how many times he's actually gone in and fought Kenai rebels. It's more than 9,000. I had to make that joke. Alright, so before we go anywhere else, I've just sold my loot to the marketplace, and I have enough money to buy an enterprise. And, well, as we all know, getting an enterprise while you're enlisted is probably going to be the most amazing thing you can do, because then you don't have to worry about troop wages or morale or buying food or anything like that. So I think it might be a nice idea, even if we do decide to leave our lord in this particular episode. It's always a nice idea to have a little bit of an investment somewhere else. And I'm actually thinking to myself, am I going to be able to find the guildmaster? Where is that him over there? Yeah, he would be all the way at the end of the road, wouldn't he? Because, you know, he's got to make it difficult. Yes, he does. Genju, you are awful. You're absolutely awful. Okay, so here we go. I wish to join the local guild and establish myself as a merchant. We would like you to build a stronger relationship with the town first. Right. You are lovely, aren't you? Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to go into the inn and buy a drink for everyone, but that's going to be kind of annoying because that means I have to spend 1,000, isn't it? Yeah, I have to spend 1,000, and that then means I have 10,000 still, so maybe I'll be able to. I actually thought I would have 9,700 or something like that, so we would be out of luck, but it seems like we might be able to. Would like to build a strong relation with the... Really? With the... I have one. I have one now. And Great Lord Miyoshi is the lord here, so that's... Oh, okay, that's very strange. That is very strange. I actually thought that you needed to have one or more to be able to do something there, but apparently I am incorrect. Maybe I need to do something else. Maybe I need to have a little bit more relation with them or something, but yeah, maybe I should have taken a task from the guild. Oh my. We are in trouble. We are in certain death trouble kind of thing. Yeah. Well, this is not good. This is not good at all. This is actually the first time that Great Lord Miyoshi has gone into a battle where we are outnumbered. I'm actually wondering, can I... Nope, they are not taking my orders whatsoever. Okay. This is not good at all, is it? Oh, yes, I'm very happy about this. Oh, yes, you can tell. You can actually absolutely tell that I'm very happy. Oh, my. Okay, well, I suppose we can make the best of it. But as we all know, the Miyoshi units are not exactly the greatest. I mean, he doesn't have any Hatamoto guards as far as I'm aware. I am the only one that is technically a Hatamoto guard in his army, so... Oh, no, he actually does have a couple. He does actually have a couple, never mind. I'm deeply sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Great Lord Miyoshi, I actually thought you were much worse than you actually are. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, now I'm going to die, aren't I? Yes, now I'm going to absolutely die and get slaughtered by a bunch of units. Yeah, let's try and not have that happen, thank you very much. Samurai gunner? Are you serious? An actual samurai gunner was attacking me in melee and winning. Well, that's very embarrassing for me, isn't it? Yes, very. Okay, let's see if I can just... Come on now, let's just... Yeah, can you just leave me alone? I can't... Come on. That's not very nice of you, is it? No, that's not very nice at all. Yeah, of course, he's going to continue doing annoying things to me right now, isn't he? There we go. Thank you. Take that. That is what you get. Okay, so this is obviously going to be a pretty embarrassing loss for Lord Miyoshi, I believe. He's obviously going to not be very... Yes, I'm also not going to be very happy about this. But I actually don't know what else I can do. I mean, reinforcements have arrived, but I highly doubt we have actually done enough. Because they outnumber us by what? Basically double, 2 to 1. So it's really... it seems like this is going to be the end of the road for us, which is actually kind of amusing, considering the entire time that I've been off screen. I don't know whether you took a little bit of a look, a little bit of a gander down in the bottom right of the screen, and took a look at the date. But I believe it's been about a month and a half or something like that. I've actually been sitting here for the past, I don't even know, 2 to 3 hours maybe, actually just letting him running around and doing battles with Kinai rebels of all sorts, and also doing battle with some of the Asakura clan, the vassals. And it's actually gone extremely well so far. He actually has been choosing very, very admirably where to go. But it seems like this will be one of those times when the curse of the Let's Play gets the better of him and me, because as you can see here, we are actually against Great Lord Asakura. Okay, well that's hilarious, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, we lost a huge amount of units. I am too wounded to fight, of course. I'm gonna get taken prisoner. He's gonna get taken prisoner. Is he? Did he escape? He did escape. Well, that's good. Oh, okay, your captors have stripped you of your assigned weapons and armor, but hopefully you've hidden away a stash of loot. No, I have not. Have I? I actually do have a little bit of... Do I have a little bit? No, I think I actually just sold that because I wanted to buy an Enterprise, but then it turns out that the Enterprise is obviously not available for some reason. So I guess... never mind. I guess that's fine, because we're all by ourselves. All by myself. Yeah, exactly. We're going to go with that. As you can see, he's wonderfully naked. Let's not look upon his gorgeous body. We obviously do not want to do that. Hello, village farmers. Just ignore me, please. Yeah, all of these guys are actually neutral to me, hilariously enough. Obviously, I do have to be very careful now of the enemies that are around here, because no doubt the Kinai rebels are going to have a field day with me now. They're just going to be like, oh, hello there, naked unit who has no weapons or anything. That's going to be great. Alright, so I'm just going to go back to Kyoto, and let's be a bit careful here. There we go. And I'm going to wait for the inevitable, which is, of course... Is that him there? I can't actually see. The color of the writing is very, very weird here, but... Yes, that is Great Lord Miyoshi. Fantastic. Okay, so can I go back in? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's go into the castle. All right. Oh, yeah. I know what this episode's going to be called. Naked Invasion. Oh, yes, Naked Invasion. That's what we're going with. All right, so let's go over to... Hello, I'm back. Okay, so we gained some honor, we gained some renown, and we increase our relation with him by 10, hilariously enough, as soon as we... as soon as we return to him. That's cool. Okay, to return to me after what happened. You are what all samurai should aspire to be. Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I would like to... Yeah, okay, there we go. There's all my stuff back on. Fantastic. Not going to be using that horse. It is a lame horse at the moment. And does that mean I can actually purchase a thing now? Or why can't I go back into the town? Can I not go back in... For some reason... Oh, there we go. And now I can... Okay, that was a bit of a weird bug or something along those lines. But yes, what I would like to do is speak to the guild master, and maybe now I will be able to purchase an enterprise. We'd like you to build a stronger relationship with the town first. Do you have a special job for me? Oh my. Some travelers on the road to Kamioka were attacked by Kinai rebels. I'll do it. I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to speak to... the commander. Oh, I actually can't do that right now for some reason, but yes, let me hope that I'll be able to ask for a leave of absence, I suppose. Alright, so here we are. I have actually found the bandits, hilariously enough. I went all the way to Kamioka, and then I thought to myself, okay, they're not around here, so I'm just going to check around. And it seemed like they were running down to the south, so I decided to pursue them like any good samurai would, and we have now arrived at their location. However, there is actually 18 of them in their army, and I only have one recruit and a horse. I actually did buy a horse, because I thought to myself, yeah, it's probably a good idea if I do actually find them, that I'll be able to use a horse. There's 18 of them, though, as I said. So this is going to be amusing, considering I'm also a little bit injured. But I think now that I'm on a horse, I should be absolutely fine. But if I'm not, then well, you can blame me, because Bruce is trying his very best. I mean, you know that he's Batman in his spare time. Oh, wait, I mean, you know that he's a billionaire in his spare time. He's not Batman at all, no. He's not Batman. Wow, these guys actually have polearms. I am extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. How dare you have polearms, you terrible, terrible fiends. Oh my. Well, this is, yes. This is not going to work out too well for me, is it? Maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It really depends on... Ow! Really? Really? That was a lot of damage in a very, very quick amount of time. I'm actually kind of surprised that he was able to do that. Alright, so I've tried once again. After resting for a little bit of time as well, just because I have a feeling that we're probably going to need the extra XP? No, extra HP, thank you. But yeah, last time I was able to escape, thankfully, because obviously, you know, when you're by yourself, you move very, very fast on the main map, and that's great. Now, the one problem that I'm foreseeing right here is that they have extremely good polearms. Let's hope that they actually don't spawn with them this time, because I noticed that the Kinai rebels, they do tend to spawn randomly, so they tend to get random weapons every now and again, so I'm pretty happy with that. I do have a couple of Hatamoto guards with me as well, by the way, because I was actually able to find some... Oh, yeah, never mind. I was actually able to find some in a Kinai rebel party, not Hatamoto guards, mind you, but some officers and some other, you know, some other units, and I was able to level them up into Hatamoto guards, but that's obviously not making much of a difference because they're dying pretty badly. Now, obviously, these polearm users, I gotta say, are insane. I personally feel like they are really good. I mean, whatever kind of polearm that is, I don't know what it is. Is it a Yari? Or is it... I don't even know, but... It has such long... Look at that. It just has such long reach that it is almost impossible for me to do anything against them as a cavalry unit, and I'm probably gonna end up dying here again. I am, actually. Alright, so I have come up with a different strategy this time. I feel like Wile E. Coyote. Do any of you know Wile E. Coyote? If you know Wile E. Coyote, then you'll understand the comparison that I'm attempting to make here, because I am attempting to catch the Roadrunner and failing multiple times. Oh yes, many times, but yeah, okay, so my first inclination is to obviously charge straight on in there, because the higher the speed that you go on a horse, the more damage you do. But the main problem with that is that it also directly counters me in regards to their yeah, that's exactly what I mean. In regards to their polearms, because obviously their polearms are going to do much more damage the faster I go. So, what I'm going to try and do is actually get off my mount? I don't even know whether this is sound logic, to be honest, because getting off it is obviously going to make a big... Wait, maybe I don't have to get off it. Maybe I can just do this instead. That might be a bit better. Alright, okay. Yeah, that might be a bit better. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to block him, and then die. Okay, so... This time around, I have a little bit of help, once again, but also, I have added a bow to my repertoire, because obviously we are technically a horse archer, kind of, and it would be a nice idea to try and actually use that a little bit, because they obviously don't have shields, you know, they don't have shields, and so, we should in theory have this in the bag from now, because obviously now I can use a bow. This is I think this is a standard Yumi, but it is a little bit better than a regular practice one, not a passive one, thank you very much. But yeah, hopefully this is going to mean that we will be in much greater stead to actually win this, and I hope we are able to. The funny thing is, can you notice that most of them don't even have polearms now? Isn't that hilarious? Like every single time we have fought them so far, they've had polearms, and this one time where I'm actually prepared to fight a polearm-based army, they don't have any. Yeah, that grinds my gears a little bit. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Alright, so there you go. We have actually achieved victory, finally. And I'm now able to take a couple of people and rescue them. Can I actually click? Can I actually use my mouse properly? Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Can you believe it? Can you believe that it took me that long to do that? Yeah, I guess you can. Guess you can. Alright, so there you go. So that's not too bad. That is actually pretty bad. That is actually pretty bad. Okay, so there we are. We've done it. No, run. Run away from the Kinai rebels. There's too many of them. There is too many. Absolutely too many. Yep, there we go. Did we? Yeah, we made it. Phew. Okay, so is Great Lord Miyoshi still here? No. Of course he's not. But we do get to choose, you know, a bit of a, you know, relation increase here. 1,000 mon as well. That's actually pretty nice. 3 renown. Oh, alright, so can I join? I think that we in the guild would like you to build a stronger relationship with the town first. Great.